what's up, everybody? It's a Friday night. Crazy cold Friday night. Oh my God, it's ice cold in here. Like, not because of the air conditioning, because of the cold outside. Unbelievable. We definitely got to get warmed up around here. It's like, man, I'm hoping this computer starts heating up and get the fingers moving. Oh my gosh, man, it is icy in here. Crazy cold, but hey. Show must go on no matter what, no matter what. Oh, we got a lot of people hanging out. Ken Kramer up in there. Good to see you, Ken. James, yes, sir. Live as usual. Donald James lurking. Good to see you. Ju G says, hi, Rick. Killing the warm-up as usual. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling cold, though, for sure. Like temperature cold. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get some body heat generated in here. We'll get going. Let's see. James says, Rick, you warmed up yet? I'm not. No, not even close. Not even close. And then I literally had two minutes before this live stream started, and I was just sitting down. So it's like, yeah, it's a busy day. Or not really busy, but, you know, I was busy earlier. We eating, and I saw, you know how it goes. And I was watching videos. James says, is that the new Dragon song? It could be. It could be. David, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much, brother. Let's see. James says it's hard for him to play this cold. Yeah, buddy, it gets cold. Chuck Moniz, what's up, dude? Pure Green Yoga says, please bring some guitar lessons for us so that we can also play. Well, they are there, buddy. Check my channel. I've got several for you. I do have an exercise every guitar player should know. I have a bending exercises, how to properly do bends. I also have a full-on, like about 37-minute instructional with some theory information. Make sure you check that on my channel, Yoga. Gots to do it, man. It's all right there, brother. All right, we're warming up, so let's get some brain warm up too with the Mountain Dew. And let's get going here. I can still feel little icicles on my fingers. It's crazy, man. Let's see what we're doing next here. And we'll just have to play we'll play Jam 5 long just to get things really going here. A lot of great people in hanging out. Appreciate you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time already. And let's see what we got here. No problem. Yoga, let me know in the comments if you have any issues or any questions. Moon Man, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Ape of Earth, thank you, bro. Chuck McNee says, getting ready to continue on smoke. Oh, man, day 2, huh? I feel it. Jenny in the house says, wow, what an amazing God-given talent. Thank you so much, Jenny. God bless you. Thank you so much. Jason McKibben says, that's a badass shredder. Love it. Thank you, Jason. James said he's still eating Thanksgiving leftovers. I can't believe it. Maybe next week if you're still eating that, I'd be like, what? It's a lot of leftovers. Juji's feeling the fire. Hey, Amiri, thank you, buddy. Jason, Sweet Tone, thank you. But I use Amplitude 5, and there's a Black Friday special going on right now. If you go to my community page, I do have a link. You can get 50% off Amplitude 5 Max is what I use. Thank you, bud. Reference Frame, how you doing there, buddy? Brave Hearts, thank you, sir. AD Red Sox, thank you, buddy. Sally in the house, thank you. James says, Flight of the Purple Dragon, there you go. Semi Tika says, Neon Pasu, there you go, buddy. Wendy Lloyd talking about some scissors, there you go. Don't run with scissors, ever. A11, hello. Midnight Rider, what's up, buddy? Sally, thank you so much. 11118316 from Japan. Ohio gozaimasu. Good to see you. Flo Bro, he says, can you play Johnny Be Good? I don't know, a little bit maybe. What is that all about? I don't know. Laura Anderson, yo, what up? Good to see you there. All right, well, there's that. And we're going to do Jam 5 long. This is a crazy song. It's hopefully get me nice and toasty warm on this. little better. Getting there. Oh man, let's see. Yeah, what do we got? We got a lot of songs to play. I didn't write a set list tonight, so I'm a little off. I don't think we played this one. We'll play a slow one here, nice and slow for people that don't like fast things. I don't know. Anyway, what do we got? Flo bro says, "Wow, free sub just gained. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that." Unavailable. I'm doing great, buddy. How about you tonight? Quentin Brown's new in house. Good to see you there, Quentin. Thank you. -40. Dan Stevenson says, "Man, Skill Bros 10 out of 10 drum here, 60 years of gifts." Dang, brother, that's awesome, man. Good to see you tonight, man. Thank you, Quentin. -40. Appreciate that. John Doe. There you go. Thank you, James. Appreciate your flow, bro. Pong Foong said hello. Hello there. Thy Harmonica dropping some jewels. Thank you so much for that. Minorites said we were playing rock, papers, and scissors. Oh, okay. That makes sense to me because I saw a rock, then I saw some scissors. All right, we get it. I was wondering what the hell it's all about. Very nice, very nice. You may play your rock, paper, scissors. I don't care. We didn't know what was going on there. Sean, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. 99 Scola Mama Martins. He says, for someone who always wanted to learn to play guitar, this is amazing. Near this guy, effing realize I'm nobody. I'm like, nah, you are somebody, my friend. You just have to work hard. That's all. Have a dream. Work hard at it. And see where it takes you. You never know, buddy. You are someone in this world. Trust me. James said he likes shred metal. There you go. E. Crafter Simpson. That's a jam track called Jam 5 Long is what I have. Not a song out there. Jeremy Schmick, what's up, buddy? Good to see you there. Flowbar said, I'm telling all my friends to sub. That'd be amazing, dude. Thank you. John Doe, appreciate you there. Beat Monkey talking about arpeggios from hell. That's the new Yngwie. I'm a fan of the old Yngwie, man. New Yngwie's not so much of a fan. I appreciate you. Elizabeth Rojas from Colombia. Bienvenidos. Muchas gracias. Tony, happy after Thanksgiving to you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good day yesterday. All right, we're gonna slow it down quite a touch and do this ballady song. So keep the fingers going here. Okay, all right, I can feel the warmth now. You can not believe it. It's bitter cold in here, bitter cold. All right, what the heck was I gonna do next? How was I going? No, we won't do that one next. How about we do shadows next? We haven't done shadows in a while, or this week, or we maybe did it once this week, so we'll play that. I hope y'all are doing good out there. Really appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Prior to us playing this song, I'm going to put up a t-shirt. We have a merchandise store if you are at all interested in it. You may check it out anytime you like. And we have a lot of great merchandise, t-shirts, mugs, stickers, you name it. The next song is called Shadows, and this is the t-shirt for that song. So we'll check that out here. A lot of great comments, a lot of great people hanging out, so make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're having a great night. And I hope you're having a great Thanksgiving weekend. Black Friday is today. We have Jason on the shirt for Black Friday. Even though it's not Friday the 13th, it is a Friday, so watch out there. Be careful out there if you're buying stuff, that's for sure. Anyway, let's see where we leave off with. Remember that one, remember that one, remember that one. Kevin Rizky, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Jeremy, thank you, sir. Leo Zara from Brazil. Boa noche, Leo Zara. Good to see you. Matthew Wilkinson, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that very much. Christian Clue, good morning to you. Guten Morgen, mein Herr. Luska Desvai Palmeris, there you go, buddy, yeah. Jeremy Shakes, I gotta go now, but be safe. No problem, Jeremy, thanks for stopping in. Christian Clue, what's up, buddy? How you doing tonight, man? Mass Raccoon up in here, he says, yo, he's late, no worries. He said, just got out of the shower. Trying to do better for my mental and physical health. You gotta do it, brother, you gotta do it. Shower a day, man. Keep you up and running, man. MJ Loner, thank you, buddy. Clayton, thank you there. Fino de Garajum, hey, thank you, buddy. And Christian Clues got the goosebumps. There you go. Danny's thank you, bro. Appreciate that. CIM, thank you, dude. Danielle Richardson says, killing it 8. There you go. That's what's up. Ray says, yas. There you go. FXR says, Jesus Christos. Nice. Christian Clue says, close them eyes, just feeling the notes. That's how we do, buddy. James up in here say he liked chocolate. You know, we like some chocolate around here, buddy. Gastro Bubby says, I have no excuse not to be this good. Thank you so much. No one's got excuses. There are none in this world anymore, but just have fun if you're playing, and that's all you got to do. Have fun. You never know where it'll take you. Juju said, what an epic warm. That was pretty good, not too shabby. Eldred Chill, thanks, bro. James, I think you play guitar when you're free, better when you're freezing, Rick. Maybe. That's funny. Let's see. Vlad Kiev, there you are, my friend. How are you doing tonight? He says, the fresh air in this world of live music expression. There you have it, my man. No Limit, what's up, dude? Atomic Bread Cannon. Sorry. Said he was scrolling, and all I heard was, I can feel the warmth. Now, there you go. Christian says, what a blast. This over some big speakers, but the people in the house wouldn't be angry, and then they're sleeping. Hey, watch out. James says, Rick, do you have t-shirts at all? Yeah, there's a link on the bottom of your screen right now that popped up. You can take that and go to the store. Plenty of shirts to check out. Chuck says, I'm going to hit your store when I get paid on the first. No problem, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Anna loves you dropping jewels. Thank you so much, Anna. Steve in the house. What's up, Steve? Lad Stockford, how's it going there? How you doing, bud? Ashtar Wagstrom. You got kind of part of my last name. Hey, what's up? Hello. Mrs. Stenix, hello to you tonight. Santos, she says, you're amazing. Thank you, buddy. Syed Salt says, what are you about to play? A really crazy neoclassical, very Egyptian Phrygian dominant song. Sasquatch Comedy, God bless you, and thank you so much. No Limit said, you should be a sportscaster or a radio. I don't know. I've heard this before. Yeah, I got a pretty good voice for it. I don't make as much money as I do, sadly. Ashtar says, it's crazy how talented you are, my man. Keep up. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Stolas says, yo, what's up? Already subbed and share your live video with my friends. I appreciate that, Stolas. Thank you so much. Mrs. Stanek says, can you play Fire in the Flames like this one? This one. People love that song. Did you know it's an 18-year-old song at this point? And I believe they have many albums thereafter. Did I say that back in the house? What's up, buddy? How you doing tonight? Good to see you again. Chuck said he waited for his wood burner to warm up the garage. I feel you, brother. Donald said that free shirt's pretty sick. I like that one. Donald James says the RR hoodie and beanie are also cool. Yeah, Stardust did some work with those things, man. I'll tell you. Everyone thanks Stardust for that amazing work there. Michael Button, you said you just subscribe to the channel. What can you play? It's 3:30 in the morning here in the UK. Keep up the good work. Thanks, buddy. Well, sit back, relax, and check it out, my friend. See if you like this one. We never know. I don't even know where the song went. The song's way up here. All right, let's go. Okay, that was Shadows right there. Hope you enjoyed it. I can feel all the blood pumping through me now. I feel very warm. It's very good because I was very cold when we started. All right, well, let's see what we got. We're moving and grooving tonight, and we're going to do some album tracks now. If you don't know already, I have an album out. It's on my YouTube channel right here. If you go to my YouTube page, go to the Releases tab. The entire album is there to stream. It's also on every conceivable streaming platform except Spotify, because Spotify sucks. For musicians, great for non-musicians, I tell you what. But anywhere, you can check my stuff out anywhere. Apple, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Pandora Music, Deezer, you name it, it's out there. And there we go. But thank you so much. We're going to play some tunes off of that album coming up here. And where did we leave off? All right, I think we left around here. All right, I remember Chuck getting the fire cooking over there. Ray said, everyone tells me I have a face for radio. Yeah, me too. Let's see. Corey Thu, thank you, buddy. Saya Sultan said it could be better than you. Couldn't be better than you, but just wait near replay. Well, there you go, buddy. Corey Thu talking about girls, rocking in Atlanta in a town of town. So that's not the greatest Motley Crue song, to be honest, but thank you. S. Gira Peter, he says Super Devils run away as David did. There you go. God bless you, brother. Staw says, can you play Smooth Criminal by Is that the one that goes like this? Let me think. Struck by a smooth criminal. Ow! Can't do it. No, that's a pretty cool song. I love Michael Jackson. Christian Clues, 18 years now. I feel old. I feel you, brother. Hey, Endo, thanks for the super chat, buddy. I don't know one Slipknot song to play. No, I don't. I love listening to them, but I don't know any. Oh, it's more of an Yngwie Malmsteen, Dio, Judas Priest style 80s metal type of channel here, brother. I appreciate you, though. I do love Slipknot. Alfonso Cabral from Portugal, good to see you. Devin said, beer looking good, brother. Thank you, my man. I tell you what, I got a new trimmer this last Christmas. Man, that thing is just like sick. You can it cuts on the dime. I'm telling you what. Oh, thank you, my brother. Sayed Sultan, thank you so much. Elijah, thank you, dude. Albert, appreciate you there. Azaro, hello. Christian Exclusive, I should thank my puppy for waking me up, otherwise I would have missed these live. There you go. Puppy got to go out. I got to get you up. Ray, there you go. Talking Turkey Day. Maggot from LA. What's up, buddy? Thank you there. Albert said he loved the Jeff Loomis influence. Oh, yeah. Jeff's an old friend of mine. I've known Jeff for a long, long time. He's a great player. He wasn't influenced by me or anything. But, yeah, luckily, thankfully, Chuck Schuldiner and Death went on tour with Nevermore back in the day, and Chuck played him my band's demo, and Jeff's like, "Who's this guy? That's awesome, man!" And then sure enough, he contacted me. I'd love to get him. I'm trying to get him to do something. I got an idea for Jeff and me, and several other people I'm working on. I've been working on it for a couple of years now. It's barely done though, barely done. Secret stuff coming soon, hopefully, if it all works out. Mad Soaps, thank you, buddy. Ray, there you go. Albert, appreciate that. And Syed Sultan says, marvelous, effortless. Thank you, my friend. D. McFly, that's what's up, brother? Good to see you. Real Mad's feeling the fire there. Triple FG, quadruple F. He says, damn fire. Thank you, buddy. That's looking like some Thai language. He says, oh my God. There you go, buddy. This looks like a little bit of Korean there. Thank you so much, my friend. Christian says, his late grandma hated metal. Then I play her some Rammstein. She loves it. There you go, man. My mom didn't like heavy metal when I was growing up. Then it turns out she's at Ozzy concerts. She's going to Kiss concerts. She's met Ozzy. She's met Kiss. She's met Aerosmith. Like all these bands. I'm like, dang, what happened? Krishanu, thank you. Alan Wright, thank you, buddy. Clint Sheldon, house, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Juji said face is melted. You know it. Did I say that's feeling it? Thank you, buddy. RAA says you're a natural. Thank you so much. We got some more How tall am I? Questions. Jay Bliss, my brother, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. ACB, he says, it's my birthday on Sunday. Nice. Come on back Sunday. We'll sing you happy birthday for sure. We're going to be playing on Sunday. Jao Silva from Brazil. Boa noche, Jao. Good to see you. Robbie's in the house. What's up, Robbie? Good to see you, bro. Thank you, ACB. Reference says hashtag Spotify suck, hashtag Rick Cecil. That's true. If you want me to explain what's Spotify, I will let you know. My pleasure. Did I say I'm sweating more than he is after this song? It's like the final boss. You know how we do, bro. Dilla Spiller, what up, dude? Ferry Bahamar, Sia, hello. Sidesol, is it 3 a.m. in your place? It is 10:38 in my place right now. D. McFly feeling that fire. Casio Victor from Brazil. Boa noche, amigo. Ferry said, one song's creed, one last breath. Hey, there you go, man. Go check it out, man. Good stuff. Suck your mom. He says, hell yeah, bro. That's what's up. Thank you, D. McFly. Reference is like, what a riff. There you go. RAA, thanks so much. God bless you, too. Baroque Blues in the house. Thank you. He says, great job on the shred collab. Thank you so much, Baroque. And if anyone is interested, Jared Dines released his final shred collab, the last greatest world shred collab. I am in it. About 33 minutes into it. Very cool. A lot of great players. Gus G, Marty Friedman, Manuel Gardner Fernandez, Tyler Shipp. So many cool ones. I tell you to check it out. If it's on my page, if you want to go to my community page, I do have a link to it there. There's Mark Andre. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Juan Manuel Cardozo says, Jesus loves you, bro. God bless you. Thank you, buddy. Syed Sol said he's in Malaysia. It's 11:40 a.m. That's early, bro. Like 12 hours ahead. There you go, Mark D said, hey, Rick, you know, in your early crew. Now that I do know. That's the good stuff. That's what's up right there. Because I'm alive. Live wire. Glow in the dark talking about slapping the bass, man. Yeah, we don't have any basses here though, buddy. Donald James says Chuck's band Control Deny was influenced by Neverwhere. And a little bit. No, mostly Chuck's Control Deny was just all of Chuck's power metal influences, man. And I've never told you guys before, but Chuck had a record collection that would blow your mind. Like every time I went to Chuck's house, he'd be like, I'll be right back. And he'd go into a room and he'd come back with 5 albums that you never heard of, you never seen in your life. And some of the craziest power metal. He wanted to get Worrell Dane to sing for Control Denied, but Worrell had his obligations with Nevermore. But it could have happened, man. It could have happened. Let's see. Glow in the Dark still talking about slapping the bass. Frog and Crop, Jesus loves you. Thank you, brother. Kyle Billy, what's up, dude? Glow in the Dark says, play some Tweckin music. What's Tweckin music? Tweckin? You must be like under the age of 4. I don't know what that is. Mass Raccoon, he says, he's bleeding again. No, man, no more bleeding. Eric Kyra, this is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Pro from 1992. They're vintage guitars at this point. October, good luck to you. Good luck. He says, good luck to you, comrade. Hello from Russia. Spasibo. Jean, he says, you're a legend, brother. Thank you, bro. Judy says, Rick, could I hear a quick fucking donkin? How about, it's Black Friday, so we just... Coffee Loader, he says it's 4:38 where he's at. Hey, it's early for you guys. John says, come to Brazil. I would love to, buddy. Heather Day, good. Thank you so much. God bless you there. John said he loved Tremaine as well. Yeah, Tremaine's a sick guitar player, yo. Yeah, that guy's amazing. He's amazing, dude. All right, no problem, Christian. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Griffin. D. McFly's feeling it. Southern Black Turtle, thank you. Coffee Luther, thank you, buddy. John, thank you. Syed, have a great one, my friend. Southern Black Turtles from Canada. Great to see you up there. Fabio says, you familiar with Tomo Fujita? Yeah, he's a great player, man. Smart, super intelligent. Incredible knowledge of music. I don't watch him too often, but I've seen him a couple of times. Wojciech from Poland, good to see you, buddy. Tony says, what is your best performative strings? Performative? Oh, no, I use Ernie Ball strings, if that's what you mean. I don't know. There you go, Juji. Christian say, like a raft out of hell. There you go, buddy. There you go, Nick D. Juji knows we're the Dream Warriors. Gazi asks, who's my favorite band? That would be Judas Priest. Yamei online, good to see you. Thank you. John talking about the first two Grim Reaper albums. What's that one tune? Rock you to hell. That's a great tune. Actually, Nick Bocott from Grim Reaper friended me on Instagram and actually sent me a message. He said if I'm ever up in Fort Wayne, Indiana, we're going to hang out and do like an interview. I was like, no kidding. So I got to find my way to Fort Wayne, Indiana one of these days and talk to Nick Bocott. Let's go. All right, this is the standout track on my album. It's called Symphony 40, so let's do it. Okay, that was Symphony 40 right there. Hope you enjoyed it. That's a fun song to play. Truly enjoy it. That's a song that's off my album. Once again, my album is here on my YouTube channel. You can check it out there. You can check it out anywhere else on the planet, streaming-wise, except Spotify. And that's how we do. All right, great. It's great to see everyone hanging out and enjoying the show. If you're having a good time, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Izone says, do you have a favorite Gorilla song? I sure don't, buddy. Don't really listen to him. Dr. Tremere from Germany. Willkommen, mein Herr. Guten Morgen. I said, please play something, please. Did you hear that, Heidi? Was that good enough? I know. I try. I'd hate to disappoint anybody in this world. Capricorn Muse, hello. Tony talking about the Hellion. There you go, man. That's a nice intro, man. To one of the greatest riffs of all time. Tukan Hasso says, do you like Dragon Ball? If so, is my favorite character. I don't know nothing about Dragon Ball, bro. I play Power World, though, sometimes, and I like Anubis' character. He's my favorite. Chris Perez says, can't remember the name of the movie, but have you seen the movie with the group of guys try to get kissed? Yeah, Detroit Rock City. Yeah. It's got Topher Grace, I think, from the 70s show, and a couple other semi-famous people, I think. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's a good movie. I enjoyed it. Man says play some Iron Maiden Jaws Bites. He's got a picture of Queen on his screen. I'll take you to. And let's see. Fall Bergerson, what's up, buddy? Don said, did anyone check out that Wild Hunt I put on Discord? I want to hear the whole album. I put it on my wish list on Bandcamp. I didn't get to check it out, buddy. But I will do it, man. You guys were popping up a whole bunch of cool stuff, so I got to check it out. Reference Frame says, Symphony 40, you spoil me so. Indeed we do, brother. Glad you love it. Benjamin Arnold, thank you, sir. Burrito Man, appreciate your reference, thank you. Juju's feeling that one. Tony says, way sick, awesome, thanks, buddy. Allison DJ G says, top, thank you. Bob Bergerson, he says, eyes closed, he just smells music, bro. As a boy, he gets the magic potion in his vein. This is true. NYA backup, thank you, buddy. Chris Perez, yeah, that's it. Detroit Rock City, yep. Miguel Denane, thank you, buddy. Mr. Galatino, Giolatino, he says, that's extremely amazing. Rock on, my dear friend. Like Walzer, maybe the force be with you. There you go, my friend. CEO, thank you, brother. God bless you. Alan Wright, thank you. Nah, he's like, my goodness, we just started. Let me see, Hellion. Hellion that leads right into Electric Eye. You know how we do, Tony. John Allen says, when you're locked in, you're locked in. You know that's right, brother. Thanks, Rob. Rob can't handle stupidity. There you go. Thank you, buddy. Lando in the house. What's up, buddy? Hello. Ash says, I'm better than Zach. Wow, man, I appreciate that. That's very kind. Guitar Scarez, he says, yeah, shred that, bro. Tony knows I'm in the zone. Yes, sir. We got many zones to cover tonight, so be in there. Ash is feeling it. There you go. Dalison Andrade says, Goliath, do tapping. What's Goliath? Tapping easy. Tapping's tough, everybody. Watch out for tapping. Rob, thank you, buddy. There you go. Pica posting. Muchas gracias. Thanks, Jacob. Ash, appreciate that there. DPC, thank you. Not John Allen, appreciate that, buddy. Don says, Wild's a badass, but I don't think he can pick faster than Rick. That's possibly true. I'm up there with like the Chris and Bill Terrys and Michelangelo Badios. Getting close to those guys for sure. Andalyn Ray, thank you so much for subscribing. Thanks, Rob DPC's feeling it. Thank you, buddy. Guitar says, I started in the Shred collab, and now you two recommend you. Glad I did. Thanks. Thank you for watching that, man. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate that. Bo Turk, there you go. Hello, buddy. Chuck Manisa, I bet the neighborhood is loving me after I had you crank. There you go, brother. Man Deep, he said he wants to carol the bells. I don't know that one, but whatever it is. Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Pretty nice for sure. Not the goats as at the gates or death. How about some death? There is a last press behind. Dude, I just subbed. Can we hear some Thunder Horse? I've never even heard of Thunder Horse. What do they sound like? Jim Marshall UK, what's up, buddy? He said, I've seen you on and off for years. Unreal how you can do that. Did it take much long for you to versus optimally equipped for guitar? No, it took a year or so. After a year of lessons, I had a pretty major raw speed. I just wasn't really refined, you know. But I could play really fast. It was a sloppy, let's say. And then I took lessons from another teacher who was more of an Yngwie-centric style neoclassical teacher. He helped me refine it. So within 2 years, I was like pretty much playing the way I play now. Maybe just not as wise as I was, you know, as a kid. A lot of influences along the way. Silver Surfer, thank you so much, buddy. Tony says, who do you think's better, KK or Glenn? I think as far as a lead playing goes, all the time it was Glenn that had the leads, but KK just had the vibe, man. I don't know. It's a tough one. KK had the rhythm. KK was a great rhythm player. And he could play lead too. But yeah, I think ultimately Glenn was the main dude there. KWZ, thanks, buddy. Ride the Lightning. How's that go? How's that go? I don't know how it goes. Like this. I can't remember that one, dude. I never got into Metallica like that, learning their stuff. Kenneth and Schaefer, thanks, buddy. Thank you, Salvador. Todd's knows, great composer, musician, guitarist. Thank you, buddy. Chuck talking about the old school. You take a mortal man, put him in control. What was that? A lot of comments, everybody. I appreciate it. Lead artist now. Diver, you've been down too low in the midnight sea. Tony, there you go, buddy. Francis, hello. James Brock with the jewels, appreciate that. BJO, I'm not on Spotify now. Totally by choice, man. Spotify is no good. Spotify is great for people that don't play music or write music. It's great for people that love to listen. That's amazing. It's terrible for people that create music. You might as well just give your music away. You might as well sign off and just write a song and give it to Spotify, because that's what basically happens. I don't play that game. Rose, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Gita, hello. Medicine says, you like Primus? Yeah, Primus is pretty cool. Chris Perez, are you from the United States? You should join America's Got Talent. I feel you, buddy. And that's cool, brother. I won't go into it, man. It's not as easy as you would think just to get on America's Got Talent, no matter who you are. Because I've gotten really, really close. And it takes a lot more than just, being good or anything. It all comes down to producers. I'll give you a small example about that. It's the producers that care. MPA says, you know any Ozzy? easy for you. Francesca, thank you so much. The Skull says $1,000. All right, man. You can do a lot of $1,000 these days. Desmond says play some soft emotional stuff. I don't think this next one's soft and emotional, but we've got some coming up then. Robert, there you go. Ash says Prime is pretty cool, but he's not playing bass. Nah. Les Claypool, some KWC is tapping easy. There you go, buddy. BJ says, you ever heard of Buckethead? Since 1996, I've heard of Buckethead. Yes, I've known about Buckethead for a long time. Great player. Aaron Rebirth, thank you. Muchas gracias. Messon says, no, he's obviously not playing a bass. That's true. Shepard's in the house. Said, I'm multitasking watching Sanford and Son. There you go. Fred Sanford is the best. Yo, Red Fox, amazing. Frenchie in the house. What's up, Frenchie? Says, best channel on YouTube. Thank you so much. There you go, JG. So you heard some death there. Thank you, Frenchie. Desmond says, play some soft emotional chords. All right, just for you, buddy. How about this? I was playing with you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you. Frenchie says, shares, like, and subscribe. That's what's up. Thank you, LLB. Appreciate that, man. KWC says, you know any blues? Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin. Anything else on your list? Sure. I had blues like... Pink Floyd, I gotta learn that Come To Me Numb solo. You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. Soleil Mist, how you doing? Good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. It was great. Thank you so much. Hope you and your family had a good one too. Very, very cool. And Johnny says no request? Question mark. Where do I say no request? I just say I'm not a jukebox. But people think I'm a jukebox, and they don't put enough quarters in the jukebox. So sometimes we don't respond to certain requests. Frenchie knows Rick rocks. John says Tipton had some really good solo albums in the 90s. Yeah, buddy. Tony, you're welcome, my friend. KWC, you're welcome, dude. My pleasure, my pleasure. Frenchie, there you go. Todd says, best sounding venues you played at, like Agora, St. Andrews. Best sounding venue? Wow, that's a good question, man. It was a club called Z7 in Pratteln, Switzerland. It's a super nice club, man. Like super nice, man. And it was very, very good sound in there. We played a lot of festivals, indoor festivals too. They had some amazing sound in there. There's mostly in Europe and Germany. I didn't really play any big places in there. I did play a place on Broadway 2 years ago. That was a pretty nice venue there. Very nice. About 1,000 some people could fit in there. Dan Anderson, brother Dan, good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing great, and thank you so much. John knows Spotify is the devil, El Diablo. Matt Ruthenhouse, what's up, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Oliveira, he says, oh, holy diver. There you go. Ricky, very good. There you, thank you, buddy. Jorge Bryan, hello. Pearl May's like, whoa. And Desmond Lyons, I got you, brother. Hooked you up. Thanks for the super chat, my friend. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Sue. Soleil, yes, thank you. I hope you and your family had a great one, too. I appreciate that. Donald James knows Aunt Esther. Fred, you fish-bellied heathen. I love Aunt Esther, classic. And Grady was probably my favorite character. Grady was hilarious, man. Lester Cato says, dude, I've been looking for a rock and roll sound. What are you using? I use Amplitude 5. We got a few people in here. I'm going to show everyone what I use real quick. First off, I use this, which is called Studio One. It's a digital audio workstation. But within that is the magic right here. This is called Amplitude 5. Max, Amplitude 5 Max version 2. And this is what I use. This is my amp. I guess this is what's considered a Marshall JTM 45 Plexi amp. We got a couple JCM 800 cabinets. I use a little MXR distortion plus pedal here, a gate, and a 10-band EQ with this mid scooped up. If you go to my YouTube page, to the community channel or community post page, there is a link available for 50% off of that, what I use, Amplitude 5. So make sure you check that out if you're interested. I'd appreciate it. Tony knows about Lamont. That's what's up. Tony talking about Kingdom Come. That was a pretty good. I can't remember that song. But it was pretty good. It's kind of like a Led Zeppelin-y type of revival with that band. Man, I sure don't know any Black Label Society, buddy. No, I never really listened to it. I think I've heard like one or two songs. BGL from Morocco, good to see you, buddy. Desmond, thank you so much, man. He knows. He said, it don't got to be shred all the time. Yeah, I know. I don't do shred all the time. But when I do shred, I do shred. But I appreciate you, Desmond. Melmark, he says, I heard this Rick Renstrom plays guitar. That's right, Melmark. How'd you guess? Emmanuel, Victor, muchas gracias, amigo. Ken Arbor, thanks, buddy. There you go, SJ. Appreciate you, man. KW says, dude, your voice is great. You're a singer. Thank you, buddy. I'm not the greatest of singers. You know, I can carry a tune, but I could probably use some lessons again. I used to be a really good singer when I was a kid. But yeah, I could probably use some lessons to get the control back. Michael Stryker, what's up, dude? Vi, Kenny talking about it. Alan Wright said, this might be crazy, but doing a Junior Brown. I sure don't, buddy. But I think that's a blues player. I can't say that I've heard a lot of that. Junior Brown, that is. But I believe that he's a blues player, old blues player, if I remember. Donald says, he don't know Company Among Soul, no for no. He can kind of get it. Yeah, I'm going to learn it. It's not hard. It's just you got to learn the notes and to get the bends right. Metal Mark says, what's the shirt of the night for? It's Friday. It's Black Friday, so Jason's out there. You gotta watch out. Smooth said, you sound like a Bullet for my Valentine. Oh, thanks a lot, dude. I love Bullet, man. They're a great band. C. Marquez, thanks. Rhonda Baker, how you doing, Rhonda? How's your Thanksgiving? Hope you're doing good. This channel, no, I don't know any Avenged Sevenfold to play. I wish I did, man. Lamas Rod knows KK's Priest. Now, that's a band to look for, man. Hack Tester in the house. He said, have a day off to watch. That's awesome, buddy. Good to see you. Smooth asked, can you play arpeggio from No, I don't. I never learned it, man. I listen to Yngwie to a point, and there's a point where it's just like, I just don't want to hear Yngwie anymore, you know. I listened to Yngwie my whole life when I was a kid. And then I started listening more, and like, Yngwie just ain't Yngwie as much as he used to be. But I appreciate you, man. It's a pretty ripping, weird song. Tanner, what's up, dude? Good to see you, and thank you. Julius from Uganda. Great to see you, buddy. Metal Mark says, do you try any instrument prior to getting guitar? Yeah, I played piano. I grew up with a piano in the house, and my dad taught me a lot on piano when I was a kid. Thank you, Hack Tester. He said, you got the same set. That's what's up. Rhonda's here to listen. I'd love to hear it. You're welcome, Rhonda. Steve, I don't even know that one. That's a great song. I got that wicked sensation. Great song, man. I never learned the riff, to be honest. Dr. Flame, appreciate that. Tony says metal bands make the very best ballads. It's true. I got quite a few ballads in here, honestly. There you go, K-Dub. Alejandro Cruz, I'm doing great. How about you today? There you go, Rhonda. All right, we're gonna be now. Yeah, this is not a happy song at all right here. This is a very intense jam. But we're gonna play it anyway, dang it. It's called Until the Bitter End. This is the title track to my album. Let's go. Okay, that's Until the Bitter End right there. That is the title track to my album. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's see. We did not do Speeder last night, so we're going to do Speeder next. Keep this party going. A lot of great comments. Thanks so much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time tonight. I truly appreciate it. Z4Z. No, I don't know that. I don't know the Dream Theater too much. I know there's some stuff on the first 2 albums. That's about it, man. Hacks, thank you, buddy. John says Amplitude 5 Max outstanding. Yeah, indeed. Great program, man. Steve, he said the tone is vicious. Thank you, buddy. Canadian Communist, thank you, bro. Appreciate you up there. Don saying he liked the mid setup like that. Also, you gotta have it. You gotta scoop them mids, bro. Cac says he got the same stuff. There you go. All right, there you go. Maddie loves you. No, I don't know any Green Day. Not really a great fan of them. Interestingly enough, Mike Dirnt of Green Day liked one of my videos on Instagram. So I'll give Mike Dirnt some love for that. But yeah, I never really got into Green Day. Not heavy metal enough for me. But God bless them, man. God bless them. They did a great job and were very popular. Can't say nothing bad about it. You're welcome, Rhonda. I think I went a little too far on these comments. Tony says Yngwie stopped growing and just swelled up, basically, yeah. I mean, you know, I grew up on Yngwie. You know, I was a 14-year-old kid listening to Yngwie J. Malmsteen. And I listened to him for probably till 1996 or so. I think the last album I really got into was Magnum Opus. And then after that, it's just the same stuff. Every year, the same stuff. I was like, I don't need to listen to Yngwie no more. I know how to play like Yngwie. Why I don't got to listen to him no more. And I don't think I got any albums from Yngwie until the Concerto album, the Symphony Orchestra album he did. I bought that because that was beautiful. That was Yngwie back in action right there. And I believe I did. I didn't buy them, but you know I have on iTunes the Tim Owens, the albums with Tim Owens because Tim's an old friend of mine. But that's the last time I listened to Yngwie stuff. I haven't heard anything since, man. I didn't listen to all those arpeggios from Hells and this Diablo Ferrari song or whatever the heck we got. It's like just rehash stuff, man. It's all good though. Yngwie's still the man. If there was no Yngwie, there'd be no me. I got nothing bad to say about Yngwie. Angel Delgado, what's up, buddy? Todd said he wants a BC Rich Perfect 10-10 string double neck. Oh, that's crazy, dog. Fedemel de Dios, thank you, buddy. Find over man says Jesus save some poonie for us too. No way, bro. It's all mine. Sorry, bro. You gotta work harder. Get some. Brian P, thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Val Kimber in house. What's up, Val? Diego Otero, thank you. Audio Val Consalves, thank you, sir. Paul, appreciate you. M Style said this should be more popular. I wish it was, buddy. I mean, right now I got 10,000 views of this on this particular stream. But we didn't get 10,000 followers, so the views to follower or subscriber is so low anymore. It's very difficult to do anything on YouTube like that. But we try. You know, we keep trying. Benjamin, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Roki Roro. There you go, Donald. You know, it's all we can do is keep trying. You know, keep working. You gotta keep working, man. KWC, bro, thanks for that super chat. That's awesome. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that, man. Mad Mallard in the house says, I saw his stuff first through Jerry Dine's videos. I'm going back and check out the catalog. I'm really curious on Rick's ideas around harmonics. Nice, brother. Thank you. I'm glad you found me, man. It's awesome. Hack said, Rick, that's a little crazy. Yeah, I know. See, it was so crazy that physically inept just quit playing guitar, man. You can't do it. No one quit guitar. Work hard. Have fun. That's all you can do. Fed Mail, thank you, buddy. Asher, thank you, bro. Alan Wright, appreciate that. There you go, Asher. Ching Ching said, get that, Rick. That was dope. Thank you. Frenchie said, don't even break a sweat. I know. It's cold. It's not as cold as it was in here, but it's still cold enough. I ain't sweating, for sure. Thanks, physically, and I appreciate you, buddy. Donald James says, no excuses, I quit. You got to watch out, man. Yeah, I don't know. We did that last night. If we feel it's necessary to do that again tonight, we can probably do it. I'm starting to feel that song. I'm starting to really get into that one. I need my hat. He says, holy smack, you sound glorious. Thank you, bro. Zaid, thank you, dude. Tommy Yostrom from Sweden. Taxi Meket. Jag tar svenska. I'm trying to think all the Swedish I remember. Pringles, no one's trash, buddy. We're all on different journeys, my man. You're on a journey, I'm on a journey. Keep riding the journey and see where it takes you, bro. Todd said this is a growing channel. We getting there, yeah, we getting there. That's for sure, that's for sure. I mean, 3 years ago I had nothing, and here we are now, so it's amazing to see, and I'm really grateful for all the people out here that support me, I really do. Nathan asked, what's my favorite horror movie? I mean, Dawn of the Dead is probably, the original Dawn of the Dead is probably one of my favorites for sure. Evil Dead is amazing. But yeah, I've seen just about every horror movie known to man. I grew up on horror movies. Tanner says, I'm 54 and getting back into playing again. Your inspiration. Thank you, buddy. I'm glad to hear it. Paul said he liked it. There you go, buddy. Griefer, un corridon viejo. Muchas gracias, amigo. Todd said, I love 12-string shredding. Yeah, a little bit. Zaid says, any Pantera influence? Yeah, I listened to Cowboys from Hell and Vulgar Display of Power like crazy for a while back in the day. Mr. Gialatino, he says, hey there, Ricky. Boy, can you please play some Van Halen? A little bit of Van Halen. How about this one? For sure. Mondo Ramirez feeling it there. Maxim saying, ride like the wind. Wait. I know Riding on the Wind by Judas Priest. Hyperion, thanks, brother. Conoro says, hey, bro, what guitar is that? Thanks for the super chat. This is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Pro. These are from 1992. Very, very rare to find anymore. But I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for that super chat. Let's see. Todd says he'll have the plaque soon enough. I hope so, but that'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. Lube Fake, happy holidays to you, and thanks for hanging out. Alex Ganya, hello. Bradshaw says, hey, what's going on? I'm curious what you can do with that guitar. I can do quite a bit, bro. Hang tight and stick around. P-Pad says, Metal Brother, checking in from St. John's. What's up, dude? Good to see you tonight. There's Terry Carranza. How you doing, Terry? Yeah, we had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you did too. He said mine was safe and sound, no drama. Thank God. Keep on trucking. That's how we do. Terry, good to see you. Axel said he loved playing guitar. You do it for free. Why not, man? We all play for free. It just costs us money to buy this stuff. But hey, it's all good, man. As long as you're having fun, that's what's up. Brad Starsky, I've been playing I'm going to have to say it. My math is weird, but yeah, about 30 years now. Actively 30 years. And even I don't know any Joe Satriani stuff other than this one little That's about all I know, dude. Hyperion knows it's shred time. James Laura loves that metal. That's what's up. DJ Real, how you doing, buddy? Alex Gagnon, hello. My man's talking about Shaun of the Dead. There you go, Val. That's a good one. KFC, I don't know the Halo theme. No, I can't. People have asked me before. I have to listen to that again, man. I don't know who wrote that, but I know Bungie made the game. They probably had one of their guys they usually have. Their composers are amazing. I need Manhattan knows Dawn of the Dead 79 is the greatest. Yes, sir. That's my favorite. Paul talking about Pumpkin. That's a great one too, man. Todd knows Leprechaun. That's a silly one. But they're funny, though. I like Leprechaun in the Hood. That movie is classic, dude. Quinn says, what's her favorite band? My favorite band is Judas Priest. Canaro, there you go, buddy. Octo says, can you play your favorite song? This next one's pretty close. I hope you like it. Laurel in the house. What's up, Laurel? Val said he liked the Police Force one, too. That was a good one, yeah. Hot Fuzz, yeah. Yeah, those are some good movies. James said he likes scary movies. That's right. Oh, Steve Vai did the Halo theme? I had no idea, dude. I was never like a huge Steve Vai fan. You know, I listened to his stuff. I had the Flexible and the whatever Passionate Warfare. I never tried to learn his stuff, or I was really never like, you know, a fanboy. Like I was an Yngwie fanboy, I could for sure. But I was never like a Steve Vai fanboy or anything like that. I just like listened to his stuff. I enjoyed it because he's an amazing player. I mostly like the stuff with Dave Lee Roth and Whitesnake, stuff like that. That I kind of remember. But anyway, we're going to pick it up a big notch right here. If you're driving right now, slow down. If you're seated, buckle up. If you're flying, set it to autopilot for about 4.5 minutes. This is called Speeder. This is a fast one. It gets bumpy, so hang tight. that was Speeder right there. Hope you stayed safe during that. It did get a little bumpy, that's for sure. Hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time. Let's see. What time is it? 11:30, man. Time's flying tonight, man. That's good to go. Let's see. Okay, let's see what we got here. A lot of great comments. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's see. We got some a hello from Japan. Arigato gozaimasu. Good to see you. Jeff Rose said, "What's up, brother? You rock. Play Victim of Changes for you." Victim of Changes. All right, how about don't you know that you, Laurel, how you doing? Jeffrey Frost, we back-to-back priests. I was completely wasted, I've been working down. All the time, it's so frustrating as I'm traveling town to town. I feel as though nobody cares if I live or die. So I might as well begin to put some action in my life. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. There you go, man. Jeffrey, I don't listen to Mudvayne enough to say I like them or don't, but I heard they're a good band. I've heard some stuff. It's pretty crushing, man, for sure. Access said he did a Halo theme song, but not his best. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man, as long as you're trying. Todd says Locked Inside Judas Priest is different experience. Oh, you mean Turbo album? Yeah. They started using like keyboards and guitar keyboards and stuff. Val says, Rick, could you write a companion track since we talk about a lot of food called Feeder? There you go. I have to think about that one. I Need My Hats Feeling It. Bradshaw, thank you, buddy. Laurel says, Rick, I never knew how complex Requiem of the Lost is. I was practicing intro and holy cow, your note progression is truly unique. Thank you. Yeah, that's not a that tune is one of the most classical pieces I've written in a while. A lot of the stuff this year, a lot of the songs I've written this year has been very, very, very heavily influenced by my classical training in college. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's a crazy tune. It's got a lot of great modulation. I really enjoy playing that one. Krause, hello and thank you. Bradshaw's feeling that. Hector said, Rick better than me. I know better. I ain't better than nobody, man. We just on different journeys. Don't ever forget. All guitar players are on their own journey. Don't matter where anyone else is at, but your journey. And I feel you, brother. Hey, Bradshaw, thanks, brother. Access, you can't give up just yet, homie. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Bradshaw. Jushuas, thank you, buddy. Bradshaw again, killing it, man. Ryan Words, thank you. Krause, thank you. Laurel said $1 in the quit jar. We got about $3 today for all the no excuses and quits tonight. Pretty good, not too shabby. Man says bloody astounding how emotive a guitar can be. Oh yeah, we ain't just getting warmed up. Gamer Earth, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Donald James knows. Speeder time, that was it. Jeffrey says, please play Is This Love solo. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? That's a good solo. John Sykes played that one, I believe. I only have the Still of the Night solo, Jeffrey, if you're interested in that. I do have the Still of the Night solo loaded in here. Bruh Chicken, he said, what the actual? This is incredible. No one on earth legit has an excuse. That's right. No one has excuses anyway, bro. You know why? Because the internet has every single answer that you could look for. If you're not using the internet to your advantage, then you are not using the internet. Paul, thanks, buddy. There you go, Laurel. Need My Hat, appreciate that, buddy. Bradshaw's feeling it, thank you. KWC's Beast, I'm so glad I buckled up. Indeed, brother, indeed. Krause says, where to do it? There you go, man. You got to do it, man. Eduardo Mello, thank you. Krause, thank you, sir. I Need My Hat from Scotland. That's great to see, buddy. Jeff Bodine, appreciate you, brother. Bro says, I was just jamming with that a while because I was like, dang it, you all the fun. There you go, bro. Krause, thank you. Stardust hates my singing. She's like closing her ears. Brian Rye, thanks, brother. Hyperion, appreciate you there. Stardust still hating it. My man says play fun just like this. That's all I know. Laurel said, I'm not that bad. Thank you, Laurel. Ryan, appreciate you. Canoro dropping jewels like crazy. Thank you, buddy. Pedro from Mar del Plata, Argentina. Muchas gracias. Thank you for hanging with us. Ryan, thanks for the super chat, brother. I appreciate that. Elisa Aldana, thank you so much. Krauser's from Indonesia. That's great to see you, buddy. Kenneth Schaefer says, true that. I got my own journey going. So absolutely, brother. I wish, and you got it, bro. That's how we do. I wish more people understood that everyone's on their own journey. My journey is 30 years ahead of a lot of people, you know? But people come in here and go, oh man, I quit, you know, I have no excuse. Yeah, you got on your journey. Just keep journeying. That's all you can do. I appreciate you, Kenneth, and that's what's up. Bradshaw, thanks for subscribing, brother. I appreciate you, dude. Canoro dropping more jewels. Combo. Look at all these combos, dude. I can't keep up. 25 combos. You're the man, Canoro. Todd says, the new composition show great development, surpassed much understanding. Thank you, buddy. Val says, Rick, that the link I emailed you get there. I don't know, buddy. I'll check after the show. I appreciate it. Krauser, thank you, sir. Miguel, thank you, buddy. Dusty Hatfield says, play some rock and roll hoochie. I gotta learn it, man. I never learned it before. I didn't even ask, like, do I like Prince version? Nothing compares. Yeah, it's far better than the Prince. Prince wrote the song, and then Sinead O'Connor sang it. I'm not a fan of Sinead O'Connor, and even though it's probably the best song she ever did because Prince wrote it, yeah, his version's amazing, dude. Incredible. Thank you, bruh. Chris Torp, there you go. He says an honest one. Oh, wait, he said some bad stuff. Oh, can I? No, I don't do that anymore, bro. But yes, I could. I could honestly do that, yes. But not anymore, buddy. I've been clean and sober for 15 years now, man. And I'm glad I did. Tarja Kitty knows that flood guitar, so there you go. John Marlowe, thank you, brother. God bless you. Karen Darris says, is that hard? For you, probably. For any other guitar player, yeah. Not for me. Bro, thanks for subscribing. Kaylor Morales from Costa Rica. Bienvenidos, amigo. Carson, thanks for subscribing. Krauser said, can I watch this live again? I want to share it. Yes, sir. Yeah, every single one of my lives is available on my YouTube channel. I have over 200 lives, all available to replay. You can even watch the very first live I ever did if you wanted to. But yeah, by all means, Krauser, go for it. Kenneth says, every guitarist has their own style based on the 5 guitarists they listen to the most. That's true. Man, you know your stuff. Because you know what, Kenneth? My 5 favorite guitar players are Yngwie Malmsteen, Richie Blackmore, Uli Roth, Al Di Meola, and Andy LaRocque. And I basically sound like all of them mixed into one. That's amazing, dude. I like that comment, buddy. Chris, it's his birthday. Happy birthday, Chris. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a good night tonight. Karen's from Honduras. Oh, it's nice to see you. You're welcome, Chris. Inca Cario, bienvenidos, amigo. Val says Cornell does a great job. Okay, yeah, I love Chris Cornell, man. I Need My Hat says, amen. She claimed the Pope was evil, then years later became Muslim. I know, weird lady, right? Krause, absolutely, my friend, absolutely. Chris says, there was no mouse. I just can't picture. I love you. Hey, man, I feel you, dude. I mean, we don't talk about drugs and stuff in here too very often. It's a family show. We got a lot of kids watching, things like that, but I did my stuff, dog. I've done everything. I've done more. I probably smoked more than you will ever smoke in your life, bro. I can promise you that, man. I smoked with some serious heavy metal dudes, man, in my life. And I was an addict. And also on top of that, I had a lot of money. So I could buy a lot more. But yeah, no worries, buddy. But I always used the glass bowl. That was my jam. Bongs are messy. There's always, I don't want to talk about it too much, but the worst thing about bongs is that, it's got crusty water in there, and there's always some idiot that knocks it over. That's the problem. That's the problem with that stuff. I always kept it just a little glass pipe. That's all you needed. That's all you needed. A little screen in it. John knows sobriety is a necessity for living a life unclouded. It's true, buddy. It's true. I thought for years I wouldn't be able to write music if I wasn't high. I wouldn't be able to play video games if I wasn't high. I wouldn't be able to watch movies if I wasn't high. And I learned I could do all that without being high at all. And it's a much better way. Much better. Joshua Van, thank you, brother. Manson, buenas noches, amigo. Thank you. Bienvenidos. Don was trapped in the corner. You got it, brother. Joshua Van from Michigan. Great to see you, buddy. I'm afraid I'm from Ohio. Good luck to you on tomorrow. If you're a college football fan. No hate at all. I love everybody. But, when it comes to Ohio State, man, it's going to be a tough game tomorrow for everyone. D. Bros, what's up, brother? Happy Thanksgiving, man. He says up to Uli. You know how we do. No problem, Chris. No problem, Chris. Carson wants to hear some good old Iron Man. You know Iron Man's 51 years old? 51 years old song. And people still want to hear it. Paul said he does a little bit of that. That's not wrong with that. Todd says everybody loves the vapes now. Yeah, I mean I used to smoke cigarettes like a chimney, man. Probably smoked cigarettes since I was like 18 or 19 years old. My parents smoked. I smoked too. And then I probably was around 38 or maybe 40. I don't remember. I quit. I had to quit smoking. Couldn't smoke. Cigarettes were too expensive, and they were killing me, man. My chest was like, all that crap. No good. Chris had a water pipe for years. He'll be good. There you go, buddy. That's all you need. As long as it don't spill, man, that's what's up. Tarja K says, can you do the extreme? I never learned it. I don't know after that. Is that how it goes? The beautiful people. Oh. Not Mexican says, bro, how long did it take you to get to this point of playing? I mean, it only took me about a year, and I was really raw speed and just unrefined. About after another year, so a good 2 years, and I was pretty much playing the way I do now. I just have a lot of experience at this point in my life. Laurel says, Rick, do you make a good amount of money in your peak musician years? I don't think you've dropped your peak. Yeah, I made a lot. I made enough money that I didn't have to work. I had barely, my rent was paid, my bills were paid, usually 6 months to a year in advance. So yeah, it was pretty nice for those, from 1999 to 2005. I had a lot, a good amount of money. Now, I didn't have a lot of stuff, I could buy things here and there. I wasn't like living large like that, but I could pay all my bills for a long way in advance and not have to worry about it. Biggest thing I ever got, record label contract for 60,000 euro. Turned to be about $67,000. And so luckily, it didn't cost me much to record the album, so I kept a lot of it. And it was just like that for a while. We had a bunch of, like 3 different albums that had that kind of money involved. So it helped. But nothing crazy. I never had bought a mansion. I lived in apartments. All I had was like an Xbox, and I probably ate like $30 worth of groceries in a week. So yeah, I was never like ultra rich. I just was wise in how I allotted the money out there back in the day. You kind of have to. Tanner says, Rick, you ever listen to old Sabotage? Boy, I love Sabotage. How about this one? is the hall of the Mountain King. Carson, thanks, buddy. Paul says, tell me to stop. Tell you to stop what? Cold ho, hello, buddy. Good to see ya. Heitor Schlender, much love, buddy. Tarzan knows that's a fun jam. Oh, yeah. Mommy Jumping says, play his world. Whose world's that? I only play my world. Steve says, could you please play the riff to the Lonely? Lonely as the night. Lonely as the night. No, I don't know it. I don't know any Billy Squire. He had a good, his guitar player was from right around the corner from me in Ohio. Dusty, I'm at standard tuning, but it's standard D, so everything's one whole step down there. Just Gio says, you're beautiful and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Thank you, Just Gio. Appreciate that. Paul, there you go, buddy. Ebach Allah says, what brand of guitar? That brand. The best brand of all. Jackson. Yeah. KC, what bands did your favorite guitarist play for? Richie Blackmore played with Deep Purple and Rainbow. Andy LaRock plays for King Diamond. Al DiMillo played for Return to Forever. Uli John Roth played with the Scorpions. And Yngwie played with Yngwie. Although he played Steeler and Alcatraz prior to that. But yeah, pretty much those are all my old jams right there. There you go, Laurel. That's what's up. Paul, he knows that's the way. James Barr says 24 hours ago. Yeah. So was White Witch. John Oliva, I know very well, know him personally for 20 plus years. He had a severe cocaine problem back in the day. And even when I knew him a little bit, he was still doing it. He doesn't do it anymore, though. He's had some health problems lately. He's doing okay right now, but yeah, he's had to stop all the bad stuff, man. Yeah, man, thanks, buddy. Dake Stop says, you can talk Rammstein, please? I know this one. Du hast mich. Real Canadian Doomslayer, what's up, brother? Thank you, man. Tanner says Sabotage's favorite metal band. Thank you, brother. Yes, sir. I almost had a chance to play with John Oliva's Pain. It didn't work out, but I did do some help. I did help engineer one of John's solo albums back in 2016? No, I'm sorry, earlier than that, 2013 or so. We were hanging out with John quite a bit and helped him do some engineering stuff. Let's see. Isaac asked, which guitarist would you say influenced you the most? That would be Yngwie Malmsteen. Yngwie Malmsteen. Chuck says, how about a touch of Deep Purple? How about a whole solo of Deep Purple? Along with Donald's request of Trapped in the Corner. We'll do a Richie and an Andy solo. How about that? Everyone knows this song. If you don't know this song, you don't know nothing about Deep Purple, man. Let's go. Richie Blackmore with the Highway Star. One of my favorites. I did see someone say play your favorite Scorpions. Okay, you got it, man. My favorite Scorpions is probably this one. I do have a couple other favorites, though. Scorpions, Sales of Caron. What a great song, what a great song. All right, Donna wanted to hear Trapped in the Corner. Man, I haven't played this in a couple of days, bro. See if I remember it, man. We're going to try, man. If you don't play this stuff, you forget it quickly. That solo is so hard. I mean, that solo is difficult. I ain't gonna lie. That's a hard solo. Craziness, Andy LaRock, one of my heroes. All right, we got a lot of comments. See how we did there. D Bro Spot 76 Explorer last week. Wow, dude. He said he's been playing in a Bathory cover band. That's crazy, dude. Nice. I can't read the name. I saw my HA4X. He said, what's your tuning? Standard D. I play in standard D. Laurel says Ramsey's a nice band. That's good stuff, man. Pretty cool. I don't hate it at all. I kind of get tired of listening to it after too many songs. It's very similar, but it's heavy. And it's produced extremely well. That I will say. All right, so we got Chuck. He wanted to touch of Deep Purple. We played the whole solo of Deep Purple. KWC said, play your favorite Scorpions tune. I played it. And we also played Donald's request of Trapped in the Corner. That's what's up. Let's see. Paul, thanks, buddy. There you go, Val. KWC knows that Highway Star. James Barton, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Val. Setaiji, thank you, dude. Looks like it's a Powak. He said, that's wild. Thanks, buddy. James said, how about some Dio? We might be able to throw some down. Bird of Absolute Anger, thank you, dude. Paul said, that's like going back in time. That's what's up. John says, although John's not healthy enough to perform this time, he's stoked to see Sabotage. Yeah, for sure. Zach's doing great, man. He's still killing it. They got a great lineup of people playing on with him. So, yeah. I saw the the set they did in Brazil a couple months ago. It was amazing, man. It's killer. I wish there could be better footage of it, though, but I could tell it was amazing. Jack Jones, thanks, buddy. Thank you, Isaac. Todd said Richie Blackmore's going on tour. Yeah. I follow him on Facebook and everywhere, and yeah, his wife popped up and said, yeah, he ain't going anywhere. Richie old, man. He's like 80. I think he's like close to 80 years old, man. I mean, if there was one thing I could do, it'd be to meet Richie Blackmore. I've not met Richie ever, and that would be something I'd want to meet. There you go, Donald. You know what's up. Getting there says feeling out sick. Appreciate you, dude. Getting there. Thanks, Robert Weird. Thanks. There you go, getting. Dakeside, what brand is your guitar? He's from Mexico. I like to pick it up. Yeah, this is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Pro. You can find a couple right now on Reverb.com. They're expensive though. We're talking $1,500, $2,000. There's one that's kind of like this one, but it's all messed up. Or not messed up. He changed a bunch of parts. $600. But man, no Floyd on it. Changed the pickups. I was like, dude, you ruined that guitar, bro. There you go, Chuck. That's what I'm talking about. Lip, bro. Thanks for the jewels. Eddie Jaspi, yo. Ronnie says tons of sweet picking. There you go, Ronnie. Augustin Rivera, thank you, buddy. Thank you, KWC. Planet Earth, feeling it. He says, let the metal flow for Chuck. You know how we do, brother. Previously frozen. I freaking love this guy's playing shred but melodic. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Laurel. Paul says harmonics are bad. There you go. That's what's up, man. New kid, what's up? Bone Mix, hello. James Brown wants that deal. Okay, buddy, we'll get some deal. Donald said, and Andy walked in the studio and shredded in a few takes, I heard. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, Chuck sent him some demos, so he had some ideas. But yeah, he pretty much came out and ripped right through them, man. Planet Earth, no, I don't know that song particularly, no. I know, like, Pull the Plug, The Trapped in the Corner, the solo there, Symbolic, some of the ones I know. Joe Dragon from Jacksonville, great to see you up there, buddy. Joseph is special. What's good, dude? Good to see you. Santiago Manzi from Argentina. Great to see you, buddy. Sorry, 18th Floods request. I already played it once, man. You only get one time around here, man. I'm tired of playing Floods already. I never even heard the song. Then I learned it just so I could shut people up. And it's like I get tired of playing it now. I'm almost playing. Don says no Floyd on it. Yeah, dude, he took the Floyd off and he put some like fixed bridge on it. I was like, why would you do that? And then he repainted it. It's kind of cool. It's like a silver graphite color. It's a 92 as well. It has the 92 on the serial number, but $600. But man, no Floyd, man. I was like, bro, you ruined that guitar, dog. Joe Dragon says, what made you play the guitar? First time watching from Florida. Great to see you, buddy. It was Judas Priest. Realistically, I love Judas Priest, and I watched Judas Priest a lot. And I wanted to play guitar like KK and Glenn, and that was pretty much it. It was Yngwie Malmsteen that really sparked it for me and pushed me to heights I would never thought I got to. Brady Plays, thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Harpsy says, I think the Harpsy, the biggest thing for me was like the first guitar I played on was like an electric acoustic, and the strings were like 10 feet off the fretboard. So I had to press down really hard, you know? I had to press down like crazy hard. And it strengthened me. It made me a lot stronger. So that was what's up. Ants Hightower, this is it's a Raz LTX. It's a Hawaiian Punch flavored. Actually really good. I've been looking for this for months, and I was not disappointed. Gabrielle, this is a Dinky Strat. Yeah, they call this the Dinky Strat. You can see that. Yeah. Jackson Dinky. Vlado Erodo from Western Europe. Great to see you, buddy. Do I play acoustic? I do. Saturday nights, tomorrow night, I'll be doing acoustic sets. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. Van Mar from Argentina, bienvenidos. He says you're a genius. Muchas gracias, amigo. There you go, Ants. All right, what the hell? We're gonna play some Dio. That's right, we're gonna play some Dio. This is one of the greatest songs ever written, man. And if you don't know who Dio is, you don't know this song, you don't know Dio. Let's go. Alright, I think we got enough covers done. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna play this one song. We're gonna end the show after this next song, but this song is something. It's a crazy song. If I can find it real quick, let me see which one. I don't think it's this one. Not that one. Not that one either. Not that one either. Not that one either. Oh, here it is. Okay, I got it. All right. We're gonna end the show with a song called "Sacred." It's coming up here. We do have some comments to read, so I thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We got one more tune to go here. Let's see where we go. It's Beyond Me. How you doing, buddy? Dextop says you play the drums. I know how to play them, but I'm not a drummer, that's for sure. Van Mar, thank you, buddy. All right, remember that. X Powerhouse, there you go. Holy diva. DB Jen from Mexico, muchas gracias y bienvenidos. Dextop says La Marca de la Guitarra en Español. Un poquito, mi amigo. Anti-Tar says also from Colorado Mountains. Good to see you, buddy. It's Beyond Me. There you go, buddy. John knows Vivian's a legend. That's right. Evan Kelly, what's up, Evan? Good day, mate. Good to see you, buddy. Connor McCall, hello. Bond Service in the midst of the lions is good. There you go, buddy. Always got to be in the midst of lions, that's for sure. Van Mar, feeling it. Pedro, thank you, buddy. Nah, hey, we good, Evan. Appreciate you, brother. We're almost done anyway, my friend. Mel Mark says, holy diver, someone please throw him a life preserver. I know, right? They throw him a chain. They throw him with the chain on. Chris from Jersey, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Vlado says, another YouTuber playing better than me. If you're worried about your guitar playing, then get off YouTube, brother, please. YouTube is not the place unless you're learning on YouTube. But watching other guitar players, if you don't have the mental fortitude for it, it's a bad idea, brother. I didn't have YouTube when I was growing up as a kid. And look how I turned out. So maybe you should take YouTube out of your life and work hard, brother. Just work hard, brother. That's all you got to do. Ants Hightower, thanks, brother. Ryan Cook, appreciate you. MDSS, thank you. Biggest controversial feeling, thank you, dude. Pedro, thank you, sir. Joel says, I love watching this dude. I got done playing for 4 hours straight and jumped on to watch him. Thank you, Joel. Appreciate it. And that's a good amount of practice right there, brother. That's what I like to hear. MDSS, thank you. James was singing with that one. There you go. Dreamcore, appreciate you there. Don Paluto, my brother. He's a magnifico. Grazie, Don. Thank you, brother. Donald James is ready for Sacred. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Van Mar, appreciate you. Thank you, Don. Biggest controversy says bass question mark. I mean, this is a guitar. So no. Laurel says, I love Sacred right next to Requiem. I think Requiem and Sacred are very cut from the same cloth, if you will. A little bit. Biggest controversy from Malaysia. Great to see it, brother. MWH says, hey, man, what scale do you use to shred? Can you play some tracky shredder? I use all the modes, bro. You got to learn modes. If you're interested, you come to my Discord channel. I'm teaching how to use modes. But yeah, that's all you need. You need the modes. You learn the modes and be able to run around the circle of fists without any issue. That's how you get good at knowing how to use scales. That's it. Modes all day. Oh, let's see. Michael Mark says, isn't Sacred hard to deal with? It is. Opens up with the song King of Rock and Roll. It's got the song Sacred Heart on it. It's got Rock and Roll Children on it. It's a great record, man. It's a great one. Vivian's Last, for sure. There you go, Mocha. Good to see you. Max not anymore, but we already played a bunch of Pantera, bro. I'll tell you what, Max, if you want to be the biggest guitar YouTuber in the world, you go learn to play Pantera and you play it on live. You'll be the biggest guitar YouTuber ever, bro. I promise you, man. If someone could do that, someone could play Pantera all day, you'd probably have 1 million subscribers. Aldrina Rose, you know what's up. Jeffrey, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Appreciate that. Bill Mark says, no internet, no cell phone, not a single record. That's right, bro. Loved it. Joey J, what's up, dog? Donald knows this is a guitar player community for sure, man. And anyone else that wants to have fun and enjoy music, for sure. Tobias says, or Tohit says, can you play Moongazer? Who's that? I know Stargazer by Rainbow, but I know Moongazer. Antonio from Mexico, muchos gracias, buddy. Evan knows play, rewind, cassette tapes. That's how we learned it, yep. James talking about that last line outro. Oh, yeah, that's a good one, man. Old classic. We're a ship without a storm, a cold inside of warm. We're the laugh without a tear, the fall without the fear. We're the last in line. Charlie, bonjour, comment allez-vous? Merci. Okay, he said he spelled it wrong. Then he spelled it again. Moongazer. I never heard no Moongazer, brother. I heard a Stargazer about Rainbow. That's about it, man. Metal Mark said he know Alamo, but I didn't think that will help any guitar player. Yeah, not really. Unless you're getting Pi Alamo. I like Pi. Evan says Moongazer. What's Moongazer? Moonchild by Maiden? Or Stargazer? I don't know, bro. Valkyrie knows. Don't forget about Tepesh Mark. There you go. Chuck says, my daughter Andrea just got here and says, hi. Hey, Andrea, how you doing out there tonight? Good to see you. Max, and much love to you, brother. Charlie, thank you. Merci beaucoup, mon frère. Donald says, no doubt. Everyone wants to hear Pantera. Imagine doing an all Pantera stream. You'll stream straight to the top. It's true, bro. I swear to God, man. If you want to be the biggest YouTuber, I'm going to tell us every night, man. You want to be the biggest YouTuber? You learn Pantera. You learn Metallica. You learn Guns N' Roses. Who else? You learn Cliffs of Dover. You can learn Hotel California. What else is there that I can think of off the top of my head? I don't know. There's a couple more. There's a couple more. Oh no, you gotta learn Paranoid. You gotta learn Iron Man. You might want to learn Crazy Train. You might want to learn Smoke on the Water. You learn all that stuff right there. Write it down, somebody. Write it down. You learn all that stuff. You'll be the biggest YouTuber ever. You'll be making millions of dollars. I promise you. Laurel, no, that's not good. Smokey, bonjour to you. Don Mitch, Highway Star Rules, yes sir, buddy. That's a classic right there. Trayvon Begay, what's up, dude, from Phoenix? Great to see you. XSO said, bro, I'm lost on how you think he's talking about a song. It was a this or that question. What was the question? He said something about Moongazer. My man said, can you play Moongazer? And what the freak's a Moongazer, bro? You know what a Moongazer is, homie? Let me know, bro. I'm curious. XSL, he's still talking. He said he asking opinions. I thought, who are you referring to, bro? I'm not sure. It's all good, brother. Sit back and relax and enjoy. We got one more song. Mel Mark says, also learn Iron Maiden and Black Sabbath. Yeah, we covered the Black Sabbath. I forgot about Iron Maiden, but yeah, a couple good Iron Maidens would be in there. Zeferino from Brazil. Boa noche, amigo. Good to see you. Eric says, hello, all great songs. That's true. That's what I'm saying, bro. You want to be the greatest YouTuber guitarist. You learn all that stuff. I promise you. Absolutely, John. Thank you, brother. Paul says, I like original music by someone who can already play the rest. That's right, brother. That's how we do. That's how I built my channel. It's just like that. All original music. How we do. All right, and with that being said, we're going to play an original song, and we're getting the heck out of here. I got Call of Duty to play, y'all. I got a weekend to chill. But we'll be back tomorrow night, Saturday at 9, and Sunday at 9. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit your notifications so you know when we're shredding. I appreciate you. This one is called Sacred, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's go. right, there you go. That's called Sacred right there. Hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you hanging out listening to it with me. All right, yeah, I think that's about enough for me tonight. Boy, I was feeling good. It's a good night tonight, and I appreciate you. We almost hit that goal tonight, so no encore. No goal, no encore. That's how we do. Well, let's see what we got. A lot of great comments. I certainly do appreciate it. Let's see. Laura said she'd been scared. It was a sharper burn you usually get. You gotta watch out with that fire. Can't play with fire. XL said, yeah, no. He said moongazer or stargazer. Seems like a question. No, that was Evan. I think he got it twisted, XL. It's okay, buddy. That was Evan asking that dude if he meant moongazer or stargazer. And so, yeah. No problem, buddy. Trust me, bro. I'm a doctor here. I got to surgically read comments. I have to work very quickly, and I see a lot. But yeah, Evan Kelly is one of our members here and a great person here. He was asking that dude what the hell moongazer was. And that was all. Nothing crazy, bro. Trust me, bro. I play 1,000 miles an hour. I read comments like 1,000 miles an hour, too. I'm a very intelligent person. I can process things very quickly. I appreciate you, dude. No worries. Zeffirino, buena noche, amigo. Renstrom said, what are you playing? There's an original song called Sacred, my friend. Evan Kelly knows Black Knight, Deep Purple is an awesome one. That's a great tune, man. That is a good one. There was one I was listening to the other day. I was like, man, I should be playing that too, man. Eric Steven, thank you, buddy. Roberto Alarcon, saludes. Muchas gracias, amigo. Zeffirino, we went overdrive on that one. XL, okay, I hope XL figured it out, man. Robert Posada from the Philippines. Paul, have a great one, buddy. Join from our reunion island. Great to see you, bro. Biggest controversy. I appreciate you, man. Evan says Reunion Island got some awesome surf. Oh, shoot, man. I need to get down to Australia, man. I'd love to go down there and hang out. There you go, Eric. Roberto, thank you. Zeffirina, appreciate you, brother. But Laura's like, those runs, Rick. Yeah. Main Saru Barang, he said he can't even play guitar. Well, that's all right. You can enjoy the tunes, Drew. Biggs Country, Mains are Barang, just by a guitar like me. There you go, buddy. Antonio said Carlos Santana the same. I don't know. I don't play nothing like Carlos Santana, and Carlos Santana definitely don't play nothing like me. But Carlos a great player, man. There you go, Dirty Mike. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you. Robbie, appreciate you there. Don said another great track. So many hooks. Thank you, Don. It's a fun one to play. I like the modulation of chords in that one. Slamfire, thanks, dude. MWH, appreciate you there. Low Key TikTok says, God is love. Hope he captures our. Thank you, Low Key. Appreciate you, brother. Biggest says, how the heck people play guitar with their eyes closed? You play a guitar long enough, man. It's a muscle memory. Everything, you know where everything's at. Sometimes I screw up, trust me. But I can visualize the fretboard while I'm playing it. Terry, have a great night. Take care now. We'll see you soon. Roberto, gracias, amiga. Slamfire, he says, this phrasing is real. Thank you, dude. Lachlan James, thanks for the fire. Appreciate you, buddy. Cheekies is feeling it. James Barton says, same people listening with their eyes closed. That's true, buddy. You envision the song in your mind. It takes you to places you never thought you could be. Slamfire, thanks. Donald say the killer clean suit. I thank you, buddy. I was lighting them up on that one. Biggest says better than Brad Delson. Well, thank you, dude. Val Kimber's got the fire. Pella Funner got the count. 469. What? Not too shabby. Phoenix Don, thank you so much. What do you say? Oh, that doesn't. Yeah, Stardust. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. People are funny, man. But people like that will never subscribe to my channel. So what do we need them for? Yo, check it out. 3 more subscribers and we get 73,700. Do we have 3 more people out there that enjoyed the show that want to subscribe? If so, I'd love to see it before we leave here. We got some more comments to read, so yo. Let's see. We still got, man, that comments off the chain, yo. I didn't even know. Okay, I remember that. James Barton, thanks, buddy. Shion Eon, no, thank you, dude. Evan says reading the chat and playing is what blows my mind. I know, right? That's what I'm saying, you know. That dude was talking like he knew what was up. Boy, I read this chat and play this stuff. I'm always on it. I remember stuff, too. I'll watch the chat. I'll see somebody interesting, I'll make sure I go talk about it. Brody, what's up, Brody? The Super Shredder in his house. How you doing, bro? Good to see you tonight, man. Robbie knows Rick is for real. That's how we do, bro. Thanks, Biggest Controversy. Dexter Gaming with the jewels. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you, Roberto. Val Kimber. Oh, yeah, you're talking about Brody. Yeah. Antonio, thank you, dude. Zeffirino, thank you. Laurel said, I love that, Rick. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Laurel. Slamfry said, literally the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. You're welcome, Biggest Controversy. Thanks for being with us tonight. Jackster Gaming with another jewel drop. Thank you, brother. Raju Kumar said, you better than Slash, bro. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that, man. Slam asked, how many years? 30 years, buddy. Been doing it a long time, but thank you, dude. Neil Noya, thank you so much. Roberto, muchas gracias, amigo. Zeffirino, buena noche, amigo. Y obrigado. Hassan, thank you, hello. Laurel says, Rick, I'm a slow processor, honestly, when it comes to words, not too proud. It's okay. I do this for a living, you know. I don't talk to people as much as I used to anymore with my job, thank God. But, you know, growing up, I did a lot of telemarketing. I did a lot of sales. My father was a salesman. My grandfather was a salesman. I get a lot of, you know, I can process things quickly. I can understand things quickly. My mind can change directions like on a dime. That's, you know, with my job now I do, you know, I have to think, you know, on different levels, unfortunately, which gets wild. Paul says he's looking for that acoustic session. Yes, sir. We'll be cranking it up tomorrow night, my friend. Jackson with more jewels. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you there, man. Thank you, Evan. He said, Evan says, always welcome my home, Rick and Stars, man. If we ever get down to Australia, we coming right to your place, brother. Thank you, dude. Tanner says, Rick, you ever consider making all guitarists throw their guitars window by doing collaborations with Becker? That'd be amazing. I would love to meet Jason. He doesn't play anymore, obviously, but I would love to pay my respects to Jason because he was probably one of the best guitar players ever, and his life was cut way too short. But he's still there making music, man. But I'd love to pay my respects to him one day. Cracker Jack, yo, what's up, dude? Antonio, thank you so much. Ollie plays Roblox. How you doing, buddy? Jack Black says nutshell for his mom. I don't know, nutshell. How about this one? Is your mom? No, I'm not going to say that. This one, though? Zeffirino says, learn Carlos Santana. What about this one? Well, it's a hot one. Toby Forrest from Saskatoon. What's up, brother? Thank you so much, man. Slamfire says, you got my subscription, boss. Thank you, Slam. Appreciate you, brother. Paulo Cop from Brazil. Boa noche, amigo. King Dangle said, this guy plays some crazy solos the other night. Thank you, dude. I try. Pete says, hi, what's up, Pete? Chuck says, Andrea's going to subscribe to your channel, too. Thank you so much, Chuck, and thank you, Andrea, out there. Take care of tonight. Appreciate you. Zephyrin says, love Theo or Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin's crazy, man. Great, man. Red Leg says, too late for love. That's a great tune, man. Old Def Leppard's the best Def Leppard. Boa noche, Zeffirino. King Dingle's one Iron Maiden. Let me think. How about this one real quick? What was I playing? My favorite one? power slave. Looking like some Japanese there. Don't arigato gozaimasu. Donald says we got 73704. That's what's up. Todd says Brody sports that gold Les Paul. Oh yeah. Brody wears it well. And he shreds it well too. Robbie Voss, that's looking like some Amsterdam language. What is that? Dutch. Good to see you, buddy. Max Verstappen. Evan says, stop with the doom metal, bro. Rick is a shred. Complete opposite. That's true. I don't know much doom metal. I do like that Candlemass, though. That's some pretty good stuff. Messiah Marcone's great. Toby's from Saskatoon, man. Appreciate you, brother. Slamfire, there you go. You know that one. Laco Scroogman, he says, God made you with such talent. Thank you, brother. Zeffirino, gracias, amigo. Punk music, dude, tremendous technique. Can tell you've held that thing for 1,000 hours. Indeed, brother, indeed. Diego Mata says, how hard can you shred? Is this hard enough? Hopefully that's hard enough. I don't know. Maybe we should do one more. Maybe, Donald, what do you think? Should we do No Excuses, I Quit? Should we do it? One quick time? Let me know. It's up to Donald, everybody. So if Donald says yes, then we'll do it. There you go, Antonio. My Spanish Harlem Mona Lisa. Evan said Rick worked extremely hard and studied music theory to the top level to get this good. Dedication's on. It's true, brother. Donald says Tyler Shep shreds that Purple Rain. He does, bro. He does. Robert Alcon, he said, ole, 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 ole. Ricky. There you go, brother. Slamfire says, can you play any Dream Theater? I know the one. I was playing it the other night. It's like a... Something like that. Jay Stecker said, if I can only play like you can, man. Anyone can play like me. You just got to work hard and dedicate your life to it. But if you're interested, you can go to my channel. I do have a video called The Exercise that every guitar player should know. All I ask is you do 30 days straight of this exercise, a minimal 20 minutes a day. If you can do that, in 30 days, you're going to be 1,000 times better than you were. I can promise you this. How many people do it, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. Steinebar says, favorite grunge band? I wasn't a big fan of the grunge, but I'd have to go with Alice in Chains, #1, and Soundgarden, 2. Kaike, I don't know any Angra, but I do know, I love their album, though. Fireworks, my favorite. I love that one. Typo, what do we got? Ghastly Crumb says, what's the most psychedelic band you listen to? Is Cream considered psychedelic? I mean, they were back in the 60s like that. That'd probably be it, though. There you go, Slam. Yeah, that's the only one I really know. I want to learn Fortune and Lies. That's probably my favorite songs from them guys. Laurel says, starts drooling. There you go. Evan knows it. Turn off the internet and pick up your guitar. That's how we do. John knows Dream Theater formed as students attending Berkeley. This is true. Indeed, indeed. Charlie Dominici was the original singer. He's a killer one. Trey says, thanks, bro. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to subscribe to your channel, too. Thank you, Trey. All right. Make sure you don't quit after hearing this song. This is it for real, because Donald said we had to. What did Donald say, actually? He said, sure, I'll be here as long as you're here. All right, we got it. One last song. We didn't meet the goal tonight, but that's okay. I'm feeling generous tonight. I'm going to give back to you. And we've been loving playing this song. It is called No Excuse, I Quit. And it's because of everyone that comes here and says, I have no excuse or I quit. But the song is made for you to be inspired to work harder in your life, your guitar life. Do it up. Have fun. Work hard. No excuse. I quit. Let's do this. I think we're going to do it. You have to unmute the track, though. All right. is for real the end. 2.5 hours of shredding, y'all. Not too many people on YouTube can do that. And I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. For sure. So we'll read the comments. And thank you so much. I hope everyone's having a great Friday night or Saturday morning, wherever you're at in this world. Zephyrin said he loved music. He played piano and keyboard at the church. That's amazing, bro. I love to hear that, man. James knows. There you go, Laurel. That's right, Evan. I do have a Discord. We are teaching some lessons on the Discord too. Bev, thank you so much. Shikari said, Rick, I've been playing since 1988. Brought up on Sabbath and Iron Maiden. Judas Priest. That's it. All the Warrior bands. There you go. And you, brother, you're unreal. Serious guy, Taylor. Thank you so much, Shikari. I appreciate that. Brandon Allen, thank you, buddy. Evan said, damn, my face melted off again. I know. That's a melty one right there. Metal Mark said, I said it in the past. Rick reminds me of Petrucci. A little bit. People have said that, man. I think, yeah, we're a lot of us shredders like that are just cut from the same cloth. You know, we grew up on a lot of the same guitar players, and I think, you know, we melted the styles into certain ways. But yeah, Petrucci was, when the first Dream Teardown came out, I was probably 16 or 17 when that thing came out. And I was like, holy moly, dude. I was like, this guy is amazing. And I'll admit it, I did have the John Petrucci, instructional tape back in the day, but he had some amazing practice exercises. Slam Fires, I insane how this dude is fast as I know, right, brother? I got some speed. McGavin, there you go, brother. You too, Todd. Thanks, buddy. Donald loves that key change. That's a good one there. I'm going to have to make a song just called Key Change. It was just some crazy ones. But that one's got a ton of them in it. It goes back and forth. Mark said, I bet Rick could do Flight of the Bone. I probably could, bro. I can't read the name. It looks Japanese. Y5U. Domo arigato gozaimasu. Minasaiko arigato. James said, bro, thanks for playing those songs, Rick. You're awesome. Thank you for my ears, too. You're awesome. Thank you, James, for hanging with us tonight. I appreciate it. Swishy the guy said, this is dope. Thanks, buddy. Shikari said, my face. Rick definitely learned to play in the high heavens, God tier. Thank you, Shikari. I appreciate it. That means a lot to me. Truly does. Truly does. Swishy, thanks. Brian Vargo, appreciate your Slam Fire's like, dang. My man from Japan knows Ron Thal. Yeah, Bumblefoot. I've known Bumblefoot since, I think 1999 or 98. We both were on a platform called mp3.com. That's where I first met him and started talking to him. Great dude. Amazingly cool player. Unbelievable player. Chuck says, thanks for the show, getting frustrated from this Japanese motor. I feel you, bro. I'm glad I could be here for you. Swishy said, this is the best live I've seen so far. And thank you, Swishy. Much appreciated, my man. Brian Vargo's feeling that. Swishy, thank you, dude. JXY said, love your solo on Jared Dines video. Keep going. Huge inspiration. Thank you so much, JXY. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's very cool of Jared. Anyone hanging out, if you haven't seen it, the Jared Dines final shred collab is up since yesterday. It's getting a lot of views already. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'm in it, along with Tyler Shep, along with Gus G, along with Marty Freeman. I even put a comment on there. It's an interesting thing. Anyone that cares, of course. I said there's a crazy connection in this video. I said in 2004, Gus G and I were on tour in Japan, and in Tokyo, Marty Friedman came to our show. All three of us are in that video. That's pretty cool. Don says, the result of playing 10 hours a day. Yeah, back when I was a kid. Indeed, brother, indeed. You're welcome, my friend. Japan, thank you, buddy. Roberto, there you go. Thank you, Slam. Don says, Rick's music could be addicting and file to memory. There you go, buddy. That's what we try. Thank you, Laurel. Paul, have a great night, buddy. Thank you so much for hanging with us. TF2 said, I don't listen to this kind of music, but you're amazing. Love it. Thank you, buddy. Daniel J, we'll play some Rat this weekend, bro. I got to get out of here, man. Call of Duty calling my name. Candlelight Carnival, hello, hello. Thank you for the Jules J. All right, since you dropped some Jules quick, I'll do a quick Rat riff for you, bro. Real quick one. Real classic, too. Thank you, Bird. Appreciate you, bro. John, blessings to you, brother. God bless you and yours, and thank you so much. We appreciate your support, my friend. All right, let's see. Don Saint says suspended animation is just as addicting as Rick's on. Thank you, brother. Zephyrino says there's a guitar teacher in one of the best in Brazil. He moved to the United States. His name is Emerson Ars. I'll have to look him up, man. Sounds cool, dude. DJ, thanks, bro. Evan says, what's with Gus G's? I know. Did you see that? I was like, yeah, Gus G's pickup was smoking. I was like, dang, bro. Thank you, Tony. Lissy, how you doing? Thank you for hanging out with us, Don. We appreciate you, bro. Tony said, I'd love to join you and jump on the drums. That'd be dope, man. I love drumming. I love some drummers. Allianz, he says, talk to me, bro. I'm the devil. What can I do for you? Ha! I don't know, man. How much money? How much money can you put on my doorstep, homie? Just a guy, just that hottie dude. All right, Anti's got the link to the Jaredine Strike Club if you're interested. It's also on my channel, my community page. You can check the link there too if you can't click this link. Lonely Felix, thank you, dude. Ants Hightower, take care tonight, brother. All right, Mutinous, Lava Mike, thank you, dude. Riza, there you go. Ants Hightower. All right, we got the chat covered. I'm out of here, everybody. Thank you so much once again for hanging out. I want you to have a great rest of the day or night, wherever you're at in this world. I want you to stay safe out there, be good to each other, and take care of each other, because that's all we got. What's up, Corey? I'm doing pretty good. We out of here, homie. But thanks for stopping in. And then that's it. I'll be back tomorrow night, Saturday at 9 p.m. and Sunday at 9 p.m. So if you're interested, come on back and have a good time with us. Anyway, take care, everybody. We'll see you this weekend at 9 o'clock each night, Eastern Time.